right to negotiate with whom, when, and where it desires to achieve peace. This is not something that should be dictated by the United States or any other nation on this globe. The United States has no right to tell Israel or any other country what they can do, what they can build on their territory, on their land, and when or where they can build it. It's beautiful that Representative McCarthy has signed such wonderful things in favor of Israel. But the question is, how many of those things actually pass? We know how this political game is played in Washington, where they'll sign a thing and then they know it's not going to pass, so it's a meaningless gesture. How many meaningless gestures like that have we seen over the years on the whole Israeli subject? Now let's go a bit further. This administration has been, many people say they're just naive. They don't understand. They have systematically abused our allies, not just Israel, but others. They throw them under the bus with regularity. Look at what happened to Poland and the Czech Republic, who are going to mount an anti-missile system to protect against Iranian missiles. Russia objects, Obama throws them under the bus. We are not shipping weapons and stuff that the Israelis need. It's been a de facto embargo for the past year. Why is that? It's not because Congress asked for it. It's because our administration is just not doing it. So keep this in mind. When you elect a new Congress in November, it is not just to change domestic policy here in the United States. It is also to protect our allies and our friends around this world. Because one thing I have grown is that you do not throw your allies under the bus. And that is something they have done consistently. I mean, and I'll just go back to one thing. An early indicator was during the campaign. What happened when Russia invaded Georgia? Did Obama say a word? He was in Hawaii, if I remember correctly. The only people that are out there saying it was George W. Bush and John McCain. And they were the only reason why Russia stopped from going and eating up the whole country. So keep that in mind. He gave you an open signal about how he treats allies back in the campaign, and he's just proceeded to do the same strategy throughout his administration's power. I think I'm a little short on the speech part, so anyone who wants to ask questions, we've got an extra one or two, I'll answer those as well. Yes, ma'am. To answer the first part of your question, I'm definitely against the mosque down ground zero. There's no reason. There is no reason to build a victory memorial for the folks that attacked us on that day. Too many of us lost friends, family, everything there, to an ideology that is murderous and has no mercy or compassion for human beings. And to have that ideology celebrate its victory by building a memorial, if you will, within sight, virtually, ground zero, is an affront to America. And it's something that I certainly hope never to see. And I am very disappointed in some politicians like Mayor Bloomberg who call us who are out there demonstrating it is exactly the Americans that are out there protesting about it. Thank you.
Mr. Siller, what's your thoughts on that?
The treaty agenda discussion is a new start 2, I think it's called, or whatever, with the Soviet Union. It's the Obama administration. It's the kumbaya of nuclear treaties. It's where the United States is going to reduce its nuclear arsenal, while Russia actually has to reduce nothing. I mean, and encompassing that are inspections of our facilities, our nuclear facilities, all of them, for nothing in return. we basically threw away a large part of our deterrent for nothing. Now, the good part about it is, it has been passed. It still has to have Senate approval. And with a little luck, it will get to the Senate before my buddy Gary gets there, and I don't think Gary's going to let it pass at all. So hopefully it'll die a very quiet death. But just the fact that this administration, like I said, they'll throw our allies under the bus, and they'll try to strip the United States of its power and its deterrence. And it's an administration that has to come to an end in 2012. And I hope all of you. There are a number of things we need to do. First of all, we've got to strip back the things they have done already. We've got to reduce the size of government. We've got to get rid of the bureaucracies which have grown to the point where they are passing laws or regulations without congressional approval or oversight that are affecting every aspect of your life. The czars have got to go. I mean, Department of Education, which has never educated a single person in the United States, and only serves to make education more difficult and increase our taxes because they have all these unfunded mandates that the school systems have to comply with. More reporting requirements, more administration, that raises your taxes and doesn't do a darn thing for education.
Read the bill.
Read the bill is right.
Read the page number of the bill. I mean, the pages of the bill.
Bills should be a short number of pages. I mean, I think Gary has said that on the high end 10 pages. And I love that idea because I don't want to read 2,000-page bills. This is ridiculous. Right? Oh, it went away right after Election Day.
No, that you kept that promise.
Yeah, but he's the most transparently socialist president. Thank you.